I've had quite a night. I'm actually in a state of shock. So I feel like I had the worst ass purge, diarrhea, that I've ever experienced in my life last night, which probably isn't true. I've been very ill before and done a lot of ass squirting before, but it just feels very intense right now. I guess because it's just happened. Let's take the scene back to yesterday evening. Hong Kong girl, gone. Horrible, rancid family staying in that room there, gone. Disgusting child that can't ever shut up, who I kind of respect because he's alive and full of energy, but did my absolute nutting, gone. In fact, I thought I was the only person in here. That becomes slightly relevant later in the story. So I was having a very nice, quiet evening, YouTubing, comatosing, and yeah, just fell asleep. Very nice. Thinking I was all alone and everything was good. Now, if you watched yesterday's episode, I had that meat on a stick, didn't I? And I'm not really one for like when you get ill being like, oh, what was it? Oh, I'm never eating that again. You know, I'm more into energetics and purging and releasing. You know, I basically believe that's what all illness is. You know, a cold is definitely 100% the body purging all the poison we put in it all year. And yet what do? We take more poison and try and stop it. It's really, really retarded. Anyway, I'm not a retard, so I don't do that. So I just surrender to these things and don't take any paracetamol or anything, and I'm just like, let it out. Anywho, I'm going to guesstimate at these times, because obviously I'm not going to look at my blue screen phone, more poison for the mind, and the body, and the eyes, and the senses. But I feel like it was about 3 a.m. You know, when you wake up and you're still like basically 80% asleep, and then it's suddenly like, I need a shit. And so now you're 60% asleep and you're like, no, don't be daft, I'm asleep, you can wait till the morning. I think that went on 3 times, and then there was a curdle. You know, like you feel it in the side of your stomach. So I think at this point I'm 70% awake. I'm like, I'm about to shit myself. But there's still some resistance there. There's still some like, I'm in bed, I just want to go out to sleep. And then I farted. And you know that diarrhea fart smell? Where you're just like, oh, this ain't a normal pooper duper. So, it was one of them where, you know, by the time you've decided it's almost coming down your leg. I just made it to the toilet. Now I thought